Coming up, a lot of toing and froing from the harvester to the base, from the base to the harvester, back to the base, back to the harvester, and so on. Welcome back to Space Truck Simulator. Right, after picking up Jake's shopping list, or as much of it as I can, I am heading back as fast as I possibly can to the harvester. Empty load is brilliant on this. We're doing, well, it's about 60 miles per hour at the moment. Coming up almost to 70 miles per hour. As we come blasting down this, 27 meters per second. I think that is about 60 miles per hour. Or just over 60. Just whatever I do, I have to make sure I do not hit a hole, because, you know, I've never done that before. There's the harvester. Where are you rolling?
Sorry, I'm trying to get free of something, but, you know.
Oh, and there goes another tree. Wow, the amount of power you've got on that, the front actually lifts up. Oh, no. You've got it wedged on a tree.
No, I don't.
Are you sure? It looks
Yeah.
like it's wedged against a tree.
Right. We're fine.
I would recommend, just personally, I would recommend softening the rear suspension a little. So your front and middle suspension is however it's you know, however you set it, but your rear suspension you might want to soften up just a tad. That might just help you with traction a little bit.
We are parked.
Great.
Deploying pistons.
Lining up to receive or delivery. Right, how far forward? It really, this is where things are a little bit, I need to know how far forward I need to go on these. I think it's about there.
Move back just a tad.
There?
Yeah.
Stop.
There we go. You got magnetized towards it. That's brilliant. Okay. I'm going to unload some things.
This is actually quite ridiculous, but it works.
How is it ridiculous?
I had an idea and it worked. How is that not ridiculous? Your idea was the smart one.
Obviously.
You know,
right.
from the side.
Your cargo is now full. You may disconnect.
Disconnecting. You may raise pistons.
Pistons are now raising. You are now being... How powerful is that?
Why? There we go. What happened?
The magnet was powerful enough to lift the car.
I can't... Yeah. Right, heading back to base very quickly. Away from large magnets. Although, that's a good thing. That means we can just lift the car up and then we can drop it and we can test suspension that way.
I mean, you know, you do you, but whatever.
Right. We need a bit more power. Come on. Come on, you can make it. There we go.
Right, we are now scanning for gold. I'm going to do it in a 50-meter radius.
Did you take all the components out?
Yes.
Lovely. So is this 80,000 each trip?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, great.
So apparently the amount of gold within 50 meters is 700.
700, just 700.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nano factory is now enabled and will commence mining operations.
I've also realised why this rover doesn't tend to brake as well.
Oh.
It's because now I've done a stupid. Yeah, I've done a slight stupid. This is why we need that red light system back.
What red light system back? You just need to judge it correctly.
You know, the system that told us how far it was.
You need to be able to eyeball it.
Yeah, I suppose so. Now there is a bit of iron on the floor. Not a lot though. It doesn't help that the way that I used to eyeball it, there's now a programming block blocking the way. Well, that was actually quite interesting. One of the blocks, one of the bits of cargo dropped, and or should I say, one of the ores dropped, and it sort of knocked one of the ores that was on the edge of the collector and just pushed it in. Right. Let's head, I suppose I've got to head back to you to pick up some more. Back up, back up. Okay. One kilometer. We have an enemy craft, or some sort of craft, less than 2 kilometers away from us.
I'm sure they're not going to do anything to us.
Hope not. I mean, they are in the sky, so... I feel like at this point I don't actually need the HUD up because I can see the harvester from a long way away. says not actually able to see the harvester. Oh, there it is. Can you do me a favour, Jake? Could you switch on your side spotlights? That might make it easier to spot you. Also, beep beep.
Welcome back to 2001: A Space Odyssey.
This is quite cool. Also, what's being repaired? Oh, the green ones are repair, aren't they?
Green ones return to the nano factory after they're done with their task. Red ones return when they have failed in their task, and purple ones are the ones being sent out to do something.
Ah, okay, got it. Right, I think I should be able to fit under this. Would that be about right?
It's right alignment. You need to move forward a bit.
There?
Again. Again. Move forward just a bit. There.
Okay.
Away for landing, team.
Go ahead. Let's get this connected.
Do you want to test the suspension?
Do a slight test on it. Alright, we're good. Connected. I feel like you have lifted me off the ground.
I did. Right, we've deposited all the iron, and here's some gold.
Awesome.
Detach when ready.
Ooh, I'm low on I'm running out of power again, aren't I? Oh, we need to work on the power on this. We're going to have to upgrade the reactors on this thing. So by the time this episode's out, the update might actually be out. Might
be.
I don't know what their plan is or when they want to release it. But given that we're recording this some 2.5, 3 weeks in advance, I think it's about 3 weeks in advance, I think that this episode will be coming out once the update is out, which means that you might never see this world again after this session. Although I think it should be okay. All the mods might break. That might make things interesting.
Well, they're not changing anything that already exists. They're just adding something new, right?
I certainly hope so.
Are they making a change to the modding API?
Not that I know of.
So we should be fine. I say should because I know that we won't be.
Yeah. Let's see if I can line this up correctly this time. I think that's right. I'm going to double check this one though. No. Still can go further back. Okay, so that's about where I want it. Good. Make sure I've got this all right. Anything else you want me to pick up from here?
I want you to get some superconductors. See if we need any more resources to get them.
I will take a look. I'm just going to switch the one with the yield module onto gold. Go, that's that. Superconductors require
also, if you
gold
could
and
send
iron.
large steel tubes and power cells.
How many of those do you want? We've got quite a lot.
As much as you can carry.
Okay. I'll bring as much as I possibly can. We've got about 150 power cells. And we have about, I'll find out how many tubes. Right, switch that off.
So the brilliant thing is, the nano factory is building the modules itself.
Now that's cool. Power cells. Anything else you require? I'll take that as
It was power cells and large steel tubes.
nothing else, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Great. I feel like we should rename this rover the Shuttle.
I mean, that's what it's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
We also need to build a when we get to a new planet, preferably the red one. We build a improved extractor with its own assembly machines and refineries.
I was thinking we just build a ship.
Well, yeah, but flying a ship around a planet is not that useful, especially when you've messed with the thrusters.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, we apparently had a lot more power cells than I thought we had.
How many?
So far, I'm on 308 in the rover.
That's good. Remember, I also need superconductors.
Yep. Although I don't know whether superconductors are being made. Superconductors are being made. Oh, that's what it is. It's making power cells. Why are you making power? Why are you doing this?
Because it's short on power cells.
Oh, no! I want you to make superconductors. Wait a minute. There's nothing in this queue. Oh, it's that program, isn't it? Make me... No, none of those. None of those. Make me... Make me 400 superconductors. There we go. Thank you. Okay. We have another 300 power cells, I think, probably coming in. I'm just going to keep picking these up for now. But the problem is I can't carry that many on me. What we should have had is a connector on here. Wouldn't that be a thought? Why can I hear... No. No. Coming up, Jake decides that he's going to make a phantom drone. Okay, that's now fully loaded. That front cargo container is fully loaded with power cells. Large steel oh, these are just as bad. Jake, why have you made me do this?
Because I want to see you suffer, and also I need the resources. This is where we build a system with a connector so that you don't have to do this.
Well, that was the plan. Initially. It was to build a connector outside.
Well, there is a connector on the roof building that you're on the building that you're currently in, so you could just dangle a connector from there.
I could do. How many of these tubes do you want?
It's 12 per module.
How many modules do you want?
Many.
I've got enough for 10 modules at the moment.
That's fine. Let's go.
That's enough.
Yes.
Okay, great. And how many power cells then for that many modules?
I think.
Hold on. That's the list you sent me.
Yeah, it's the list. Sony. No, not Sony 5. 50 power cells per.
Okay. I've only got enough power cells in here for 7.
That's fine.
Hold on, I can get you enough for 8. I can get you enough for 8, hang on. Or 9. Oh, there we go. Okay, you've got enough for 8. There we go. Lovely. Let's have a look at the superconductor number. Superconductors. We have... The assembler basically ignored my instructions.
Yeah, it does that.
So we've got 5 superconductors, despite me putting in an order for 400.
Yes, it will do that. Give me a second, I'll override it.
Yes, please. Your drone is literally looking up at me.
Yep.
You are actually giving this thing some personality. Right. Let's get ourselves...
if you use the assembly machine marked master, it shouldn't get rid of the
I did.
recipe.
I did. I did use the master one, and I specifically in the master one put 400. I'll try it again.
I've put 300 in there, so it'll do it. We just need more gold.
Oh no, I'll tell you what it is. Control panel, select assembler 17, go to production, doesn't select assembler 17.
Yeah. Why not? Why should it?
Fix your game, Keen.
I mean, at some point we won't be able to talk about that, because we'll make our own bugs.
This is true. Right. Assembler 17, master. That's now doing it. I'm going to leave it as it is because the gold is taking a while. We've only got yield modules on 1. I suppose I can get the others to do gold as well, though, can't I?
I'm going to get the speed one to do gold as well.
Okay. Okay,
Because
so if you want
we've
to do
got
that...
an abundance of it now. So.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, we'll leave the other 2 doing iron. What's the inventory like with iron anyway right now? We have iron ore, 177,000 iron ore. Ingots, sorry. I like that. Right, let's go pick up some more. What was that boom?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just checked. It was nothing.
It was something, wasn't it?
No.
Hey, I need to...
Is it because you're bad at driving?
No, I was trying to back out and then this... You're like one of those BMW drivers you are.
What? No, I'm not. I don't know how to drive.
Clearly, we've just seen that. Right, I'm on my way back with your requested resources.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to know, it's pitch black outside. And the lighting on this thing is not indicative of where the hell you're supposed to park.
Ah, it's okay, I've got spotlights. I'll leave them on.
Yes.
And they should do the trick. What we need is we need to do a little script or a little sensor on that where it lights up red when it needs me to stop underneath the... Yeah, that's what we'll do.
How about no, because that's just over-engineering. Again, careful.
Is that over-engineering? That's what we designed, that's the whole idea. Right, would you like to raise? I'll say the roof, but...
Just give me a second, I'm placing lights down.
And thus, the waiting game began.
Because Nano Factory will finish building them. Alright. Yeah. Don't kill yourself on the Nano Factory, Jake. That will only make things...
Right.
Oh god, this feels as slow as waiting for the mothership to open its capital door to deposit a destroyer. Oh god.
I mean,
that's a reference few people will get.
I mean, you could just speed up the pistons at the risk of the harvester going pinging into space.
Oh, why didn't you say so? I don't suppose you can actually see if you're low enough yet, right?
You can stop it right there. I should be able to get in.
Right.
There we go. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe the flashing lights aren't indicative for you being able to get in.
Right, it's the ladder. Raise it a little bit more.
It's not the ladder.
Is it not the ladder?
It's the pistons.
Oh, blast the piston. It's like threading the needle with these things. Yeah?
Yeah, piston. Why didn't you just turn the lights on?
It's literally threading the needle with this.
Yeah, because the distance between them is exactly 3 blocks, and that's exactly 3 blocks wide. Right. Stop. You move back a bit.
There.
And again. Just an inch more.
That was more than an inch, but that's the best I could do.
Whatever. Right, we are now descending.
That is not a nice thing to look up at. I'm actually looking up through the cockpit.
Connect.
Connected.
Right, cool. So we had like 147 gold in here.
Uh-huh.
147,000, sorry.
Okay.
We've still got some more.
Ooh.
Right, you may disconnect.
Right, yeah.
You may disembark.
Roger. Heading back to base.
See, now this is turning into a day job.
It is, isn't it? I was just going to say, do you know what we're actually doing?
Space trucking.
We're playing Space Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
And you know the best part about it, we're actually being engineers, because just as a thing for people, a lot of people think engineering sometimes is quite a glamorous job. They think, oh, engineering, you build things. No, this is what we do, and I can tell you this from some experience. This is your engineering. Yes, you do have the moments, but generally there is a lot of waiting, a lot of repetitiveness, a lot of testing and going, right, that doesn't work, or we need this, right, let's look at this, do it again, do it again, do it again.
This is the point in the episode where Gadget likes to talk about how he's an engineer, because he's got the certificate that says he's an engineer and the experience, so just let him have this.
Right, I'm going to end the episode right there.
We've done the checklist.
Checklist complete. Next episode, Jake will tell us all about what it's like to be a computer programmer.
No, I won't.
We'll see you guys.
I do not have nearly enough experience to start doing that.
And I don't have that much experience in the engineering sector. Just a piece of paper.
There are fewer engineers watching this than there are programmers watching.
This is probably very true. Comments box is now going to be flooded with people going, nope.
I'm an engineer.
Yep. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel, complete with that notification bell to see more episodes. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so at www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated, and there will be access, of course, to outtakes, bloopers for this channel, and also access to the Discord server. In addition to that, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. And of course, for those people who have joined me in this video, they're YouTube content creators or Twitch, you'll find their links in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time in Space Engineers.